All right, well, welcome to the first edition of the Successful Remodeler. You might ask where that name came from, and honestly, I was just trying to think of, what would be something easy to remember and, you know, I don't know, really define what I feel like I did. I feel like I was successful at what I did. Unlike many people out there that you might see on the web telling you how to do various things, I did it. Started a company in 1996. Started out just as myself, one truck Chuck, and fast forward over many years of painful, slow growth, and then some faster growth, and then setbacks, and two steps forward, three steps backward, a million times. Um, I finally kind of started to figure things out and started to get my act together really, about 2012. And then after 7 years of having my act together, so to speak, and actually making money and being profitable consistently and paying myself and paying everybody on time and my taxes and everything else that I owed, I'd kind of figured out how to do it. And fast forward in 2019, I decided to list the company and was really fortunate to be able to sell it in the end of October of 2019 was when I sold the company. But in between all of that, as I said, was slow, painful, financially costly errors, and slow growth. Um, for a long time, I've helped other remodelers. I had some different people that I met with over time and, saw some minor improvements in their operations, generally speaking. The guys that I met with were not making money and jobs were going terribly and, they wanted to change, but they didn't have the capacity to change. Oftentimes they were just, they were one truck Chuck and they were doing everything. And I've met with a number of different remodelers over the years and, I've had varying amounts of success. Generally, the times that people are successful changing is when they stop trying to go at it all alone. You can't sell it, estimate it, build it, and do the accounting all by yourself. I don't care if you're only doing $500,000 a year, you cannot do all of that stuff and do it well by yourself. That's the key there is do it well. Much less get across a million and stay across a million. So few people in the remodeling industry ever get across $1 million a year in sales. And those that do get across, most of them fall back to under a million and, get stuck there. So if you want to get past $1 million a year in sales, the first thing you've got to do is have some help. And, you have to be able to pay for that too. So you have to know what your markup is. You have to be able to keep up with job cost. There's so many things that you need to do well in order to make money. But the first thing you got to do, like I said, is get some help and not do it all by yourself. But then really, secondly, is, learning how to estimate and then managing the jobs so that you make money. And if that's where you are and you're trying to do everything and you're trying to figure out how to fix what's broken, because it's broken, you aren't making money, you're robbing from Peter to pay Paul, you're getting money off of this job and paying the bills on that job, not paying yourself enough money, maybe even running late paying your own personal bills because you're stuck paying for everybody else. It's because you're not making enough money. And I know many of you would argue that, you're charging as much as you feel like you can charge. Well, if that's the case, then you might as well just close the business now and go to work for somebody else because you have to change that mindset in order to move forward. And that's just all there is to it. Um, so, first thing, new mindset. You have to charge what you're worth, which also means you've got to deliver a quality product, and do it well, provide a good experience. If you're not doing those things, then once again, maybe you should get a job working for somebody else or change. I mean, that's all there is to it, because eventually, you're going to get to the place where you can't juggle all the financial balls anymore and continue to rob from Peter to pay Paul. I mean, quite frankly, as soon as the market takes a downturn and you've got no sales for a month, what are you going to do? At that point, you will have wished you already started working for somebody else, because maybe you were doing a good job for them and you'd still be, wearing your tool belt doing whatever it is you do. But anyways, so this first installment of the Successful Remodeler covers those various things, kind of high level. You can't do it by yourself. You want to change. You don't know how to change. I can help you with that. The first thing you need to do, though, is change your mindset. And that's the mindset that you have to charge what you're worth, and you have to deliver a quality product. So that's the end of this first message. It's my first time ever doing any of this kind of stuff, doing a video and then posting it and all that crap. So it's probably rough. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Anyways, if you'd like my help, just private message me, and then we'll figure out how I can help you. And, compared to the money that you're losing right now, my hourly rate, will more than pay for itself within just a few months. It won't be easy, and it will be some months down the road, but you can get some financial peace in your life, and peace with other things too. So anyways, that's it. That's the first one. It's a wrap.